Excellent to each other.
Let's hear!
Storm tornado!
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's change.
Hello, Jammers, and welcome back to this Memorial Day stream if you live in the US. If you don't live in the US, it's just another Monday, although it could be a bank holiday wherever you live. I have a difficult time keeping up with all of the British bank holidays. They're in my calendar. I just don't look at them often. Got Ty down here. He's getting head rubbies. When you're out, you're smiling, you're on. I bet when you're out, you're smiling because you're on days off. Yeah, I actually had to work today, Bios. I had to work today. Today was my first day back, but I just have 2 more days and then I'm off for several days. Again, for Zach's sister, who's coming up to, hang out with us. Green Street. What? Today you're back? Yeah, I had to go back to work today. I did. Steaks and a 2-mile walk for me today. That's what I'm celebrating. That's awesome, Duggar. What kind of steaks were they? What kind of steaks? Ty, what are you doing? You're gonna step on my boobie? What are you doing? What are you doing? Ty, what are you doing? What's going on? What are you doing? New York strip steaks, yeah? Oh, calm down. Calm down, baby. Mama's giving you booty rubs. Yeah. Do you not like the booty rubs? I know you do. Hi, Chef. Welcome in. Are steaks really sexy? I don't think that's a thing. I think you're making something up, Chef. How, what are you doing? You being cute? You wanna look at the camera? You wanna look at the camera? Just say hello? Yeah? Yeah. Ah, you're so cute. You're so cute, baby. Yep. Oh, goodness. Alright, how's everyone been today? Hope everyone's had a good day. I was busy with design work at work today. Yeah, chef says, I'm a chef. I can make anything sexy and edible, except Waterworld for Virtual Boy. Man. Melting in this heat? How hot did it get today? Mutant, tell me. It was... What did it get today? Let's see. It is... Oops, nope, I don't want that. I want the weather, not the baseball score. It is 13 degrees right now. It got up to... What was the high today? 16 was our high, but it's down to 13 right now. It's supposed to be a low of 9 tonight. 30.
Oh my God,
I don't use
Dino.
Fahrenheit, Mutant. You can say Celsius. That's what makes sense to me. I've always used Celsius.
Yes!
If you use Fahrenheit, you're gonna confuse the fuck out of me. I'm gonna think you're dying or something. I look amazing, do I? Thanks, Kane. It's just my work attire. I didn't want to change. I kept my long sleeves on because I'm kind of cold. My bad. I'm just used to telling Fahrenheit to people on Twitter. Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about that with me. Half British. I like the Celsius and the metric system. You do? Always Celsius? No, not living outside of the US, but my phone. Look, my phone. Thank God you got the, yeah. I don't use Fahrenheit. I don't. Everything, I keep it tuned to Celsius. Now, I still have my speedometer in my car is set to miles per hour instead of kilometers because the signs here in the States are all miles per hour for speed limit, and I don't want to confuse myself. The temperature, Celsius. Celsius is the correct answer. It is. It is always the correct answer. More Americans need to understand that that's the best way to measure air temperature. The people and environment all use freaking Fahrenheit. They do here in the States, Bios. It's frustrating. Metrics are awesome, by the way. I mean, it makes the most sense. It's easiest. It's easiest to use. I don't know why Americans make it difficult on themselves using some contrived format for measuring things. Yeah, it's 3 football fields long. How the fuck long is that? I don't know. What isn't it? Isn't it like 3 feet equals no, that's not a meter. How many feet equals a meter? I don't know the conversion for that. I know how long a meter is. I can visually see it. Probably like 290 meters. 3 feet equals 1 meter? Is it really 3 feet equals a meter? Almost? Okay. What, like, an American football, isn't it 3 feet equals a yard? Duggar with a stream streak? It's like 3 feet 3 inches. Okay. Duggar with a stream streak. Every time it rains sass coins from heaven. You know it as American Hand Egg. I just call it American football. Say that. Because when I say that, it usually pisses off Americans who are huge fans of the NFL. Because they're like, it's just called football. I'm like, no. Football is the thing you kick with your feet. It's a round ball, you know? 11 players each side. You're 5'11", which is like 180 centimeters. I'm 5'9". I do know my height in feet and inches. I'm really bad at remembering that one in centimeters, though. Because people don't use centimeters here to measure their height. Like when I go to the doctor's office, if I try to tell them centimeters, they're like, what the fuck? No, what's your height? I told you my height! So you have to say feet and inches. Ty, what did you bring over here? The toy? Are you wanting to play? Ty wants to play. 12 divides into 2, 3, 4, and 6. 10 does not. You're 170 centimeters height. 1 meter 70 centimeters. Ah, you got it? Careful. Oh, careful. You gonna play? You gonna play? This is one of the little straps that came off of the box for our new television, and we've kept the straps for them to play with because Ty loves this thing. He'll drag it around everywhere in the apartment. You gonna get it? Oop. Good boy, Ty. Here. Yeah. Play with it over there. Did they jump into any boxes? Absolutely, 100% of the time. Yes, even if it's too small of a box, Ty will still try to get in it. He will still try to get in it. Jessica, you're tall. That's impressive. A lot of people are mistaken about how short Napoleon really was. He was of average height. In his day, a French inch was 2.71 centimeters, while a British inch was 2.54. So even your cats are fans of Metal Gear Solid 2. That's right, they do like to hide in boxes. They're very stealthy. Carrie's not very stealthy, but Ty is. She's a big old girl. She stands out. Don't you, Carrie? Hey, Carrie. Carrie. Hey, look at Mama. Carrie. She says no. She's back there on the cat tree. She doesn't want to look at me. I swear my camera keeps falling. Hang on. Let's see that. Okay. It's up a little bit higher now. That's a little better.
Pikachu?
Okay. I feel like I'm sitting lower now. Average height was lower in the day too, yeah. It's Diesel Live! Because he was a bad guy. A lot of propaganda was made to make him sound like a small man. It's Anna Live. Okay, now my camera feels weird since I moved it. I'm gonna have to adjust this again. Ooh. I don't want to do too much. Okay. Maybe that's okay. Hi, Kane. You already said hi, but hello again. My tea is still really hot. Did I get anything? No, I didn't get anything new in. I still haven't added Star Bites to the backloggery. No, I haven't gotten any update yet, Duggar. It's still on back order. I'm hoping I'll get an update tomorrow, though. I didn't figure I'd get any news today because of it being Memorial Day. Man, I did really good on predictions for the pay-per-view last night. Holy shit. I got, well, there were two people that tied for first. And then I guess they determined the winner based on the overall length of the main event match. But I ended up in third, which is pretty damn good. This guitar solo sounds a lot. It does sound like Hotel California, doesn't it? Yep, this is, let me pull it up. This is on, I use Rainwave Radio. So this is apparently a, let's see. Yeah, this is Hotel Cajolan is the name of the song. It's from The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening and it's by Jeffrey Tosser. Yep, Hotel Cajolan. You know Jeff Tosser? Yeah? Such a lovely place. Any time of year. Old school OC Remix guy, yeah. Yeah, that's what this is, Overclocked Remix Radio. Sometimes it will show the name of the song up there. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't sometimes. But okay, we're at the, well, wow, we passed the 10-minute mark. Let's go ahead and do the news. Here we go.
Mission accomplished.
All right, guys. Our first top story of the day. Here we go. There is going to be a revamped version of Backyard Baseball, and it's been announced for Switch and Switch 2, and it launches the 9th of July of this year. A new Backyard Baseball game is launching on the 9th of July for Switch. The timeless classic is leveling up with all new game modes, new ways to play, brand new features, and more. It's the game you love, reimagined for a whole new era. Get ready for Backyard Baseball like you've never experienced it before. There's new game modes, new ways to play, unlockables to chase, and achievements to earn. Welcome to the all-new Backyard Baseball. Launching in summer of 2026, this reimagined version of an all-time classic blends the best of modern gaming with the timeless charm that made it legendary. Play in 11 remastered stadiums, choose from 24 original teams, and compete across 6 unique game modes with a roster of 30 beloved backyard characters. From classic modes like pickup games, reimagined modes like batting practice, and brand new modes that'll become instant hits, there's a world of backyard fun waiting to be explored. It's true. The game is packed full of exciting achievements, unlockable characters, and collectible rewards. One thing you won't find, however, microtransactions. Backyard Baseball is a fully modern game, but when it comes to rewards, it's proudly old school. You got to earn them. The all-new Backyard Baseball offers something for players of any age and ability. Tutorials, accessibility features, and simple modes like T-Ball make it the perfect intro to both baseball and gaming, while competitive modes give experienced players the chance to bunt, steal, and grind their way to victory. Everyone is welcome in the backyard. Power-ups are back and crazier than ever too, adding chaos and fun to every game. Pitchers can unleash fireballs, crazy balls, and spitballs on unsuspecting hitters, while batters can wield crazy bunts, undergrounders, and the legendary aluminium power bat to rack up runs. And you get to pick your team. There are 30 beloved backyard kids to assemble your roster. And you can assign positions and a batting order. Choose wisely, it says. And in the backyard, there are no injuries. While all kids make errors, it is a feature you can turn off. If you need to use a tee, no problem. There are plenty of ways to customize your experience, but above all, have fun and play like a kid. And to go along with this story, a Switch 2 version of Backyard Baseball has been confirmed, and it's launching. He uses that stupid phrase that I hate. It's launching the same day alongside the Switch version on the 9th of June. Details on how the Switch 2 version differs, however, hasn't been shared yet. But there is a trailer accompanying this, so let's go ahead and check it out. This is Backyard Baseball 2026. It's a really fun series. Still writing of Jack and Miranda. It's really cute. You're interested? Yeah, same. Especially if it gets a physical edition. I'll totally pick that up. All right, let's go back to the studio. That is Backyard Baseball 26. Moving on to our next top story. There were no comments on that story, by the way, other than you guys in the chat. But our next top story of the day comes from Bloober Team. The Bloober Team say that Project M details are coming very soon, and they call it a vision that could only exist on Nintendo hardware. And if you know anything about Bloober Team, you know they do like very mature rated games, like very mature themed centric, like horror type games. The Bloober Team, they're known for crafting multiple horror experiences across platforms, and they've made quite a name for themselves in the genre. They've already been big supporters of Switch 2, bringing Chronos: The New Dawn, which I have, and Layers of Fear Final Masterpiece Edition to the platform. Those titles aren't the only ones heading to the Switch 2, however, and there's one mysterious game we've been waiting to hear more on for quite some time. All the way back in July of 2024, Bloober Team announced Project M, which was described as extremely important to the studio's long-term plans. The game has long since been confirmed for Nintendo platforms, but we're still unsure if that means Switch and Switch 2, or just one of the platforms. We really haven't heard much about the game specifically since its initial reveal, but it sounds like that info drought will end soon. In a chat with Nintendo Insider, Bloober Team's Peter Babiano finally gave the tiniest of crumbs about what to expect from Project M, and he once again played up just how closely tied this project is to Nintendo. I honestly, before I read what he says here, I really think this is going to be a horror-based Metroid game. I really do. I think it's called Project M for a reason. I think it's going to be a scary Metroid. I think Nintendo have given them the go-ahead. He's gotten the blessing from Sakamoto, and I really think that's what Bloober Team are making. And it probably could be revealed next month if Nintendo happens to do a direct. But anyway, here's Peter Babiano says, says, you have no idea how hard it is for me not to reveal what Project M truly is. But for now, it's still too early to talk about it. We're confident that we'll be able to share the first details very soon. What I can say is this: fans of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Limbo, and Eternal Darkness will immediately feel at home. That said, Project M introduces a bold twist, one that no horror game has ever explored before. This is a vision that could only exist on Nintendo hardware. I am kind of wondering if it's like, if it is a Metroid game, if it has to do with pre-Samus, like pre-Varia suit, or pre, her Chozo suit stuff. Like, just Samus, maybe Samus as a teenager, possibly. But anyway, continuing here. So the article says, why is this a vision that could only exist on Nintendo hardware? What is it still called Project M rather than having a full name? Could this be a collaboration with the Nintendo IP? Hopefully we get some of those answers very early coming up this year. We'll see. Silly question, did Metroid ever make a 3D version? Yeah, there's Metroid Prime. The Metroid Prime games are 3D. They're first person. So I do kind of wonder if it might have something to do with Samus pre-Chozo abilities. And like maybe this is like, if it is a Metroid game, maybe it has to do with the story of like leading up to the death of her parents. And with Ridley, how Ridley basically murdered her parents. And maybe Samus is trying to hunt Ridley down. I don't know. I mean, there's could be an interesting premise. There's many things that you could do with that in that kind of scenario. But I really think that that's got to be what it is. It's got to be. probably using, as it said, as he's saying here, you know, fans of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Limbo, it's probably using maybe a similar gameplay, like play control scheme, like over-the-shoulder third-person kind of thing. But I'm very excited to find out what it is, and I really hope we find out soon. Let's see. There's some other comments here that he made. This was an update that happened last year in May, where Peter was quoted as saying, "What could Nintendo Switch 2 do for horror games in a way that PC, PlayStation, or Xbox simply wouldn't be able to replicate in quite the same way? I'm not even talking about raw power or graphics, more about how the platform itself can influence experience design, immersion, tension, player behavior, portability, console features, controllers, the feeling of closeness with the game, or even completely different approaches to building atmosphere. What kind of horror game design would you personally love to see here?" And he goes on to say, "One thing I've always appreciated about Nintendo platforms is that they often inspire design decisions you probably wouldn't make anywhere else. And honestly, that's what excites me the most. I'm not asking how to make horror more casual or safer. Quite the opposite, how to create something uniquely Nintendo while still remaining dark, disturbing, and fully horror-driven." That's why I really, truly do think that his team, the Bloober team, are teaming up with Nintendo and using the Metroid IP, and I really feel like that's what we're getting. It's going to be a Metroid horror game. First comment comes from the Crimson Lure. Crimson says, "This is a vision that could only exist on Nintendo hardware until it's ported to PC and other consoles, right? Winky face." Ozzy McBucket says, "They're making the next Mario game. Maybe it incorporates game chat as a horror device." Come on, people. Zinny YC says, "The World Ends With You was something that could only exist on Nintendo hardware. Of course, that didn't stop Square Enix from removing everything that made it work and delivering a slop version onto phones and tablets. Resident Evil 4 was something that could only exist on Nintendo hardware. Capcom still spent the time and money to cut both the frame rate and character models in half, quartering the game to put it on less powerful systems. I mean, really the only games that wouldn't work on Nintendo systems are slop games, and we can see that in how Square Enix and Capcom are trying to sneak generative AI into the productions and trick their audiences into approving of their gradually increased use of AI too." That Mario game chat comment was cheeky as fuck, yeah. King Broly says, "Project M, huh? Not like there was another Project M that came out on a Nintendo console a long time ago. That one sucked." He's talking about Other M. I really loved Other M, so this guy can fuck off. Ozzy McBucket responds to Broly and says, "It's weird. You think Other M would have come after a first one, but not before it." Curry says, "M for Mansion? Joking aside, this team is great. Chronos on Switch 2 is amazing. It's been a while since I played something that is as fun as a game from the 90s and looks and plays like a modern game, so they really know how to make horror games. It would be interesting if this is actually a Nintendo published game, but either way, I'm just happy they're making games their way and can get away with it." Entropy says, "Still saying it's the Eternal Darkness reimagining or remake, because that's only possible on a Nintendo system." Ozzy McBucket says, "Oh, they're making a Metroid game following the development strategy of Metroid Prime 4. This was 3 minutes ago he posted. Yeah, lots of comments on this story. This is like a very new story. Yeah. We at 30 minutes now? We sure are. Is this a Panpour? 5:15? Was that Panpour? I'm interested to see what it looks like. I cannot wait, Mutant. I really hope we see it next month. I do. All right, let's move on. Our third top story of the day. So if you've heard anything about R-Type Dimensions, you know that it's being plagued with technical issues. But the game's publisher promises that fixes are on the way. So after somewhat of a lengthy wait, R-Type Dimensions 3 finally launched for both Switch and Switch 2, along with other platforms, just last week. Unfortunately, it seems even after waiting months for the game to arrive, what fans ended up getting was an experience hampered by some pretty serious issues. I haven't received my physical copy yet. It appears that across all platforms, R-Type Dimensions 3 simply isn't up to snuff. There are bugs, glitches, crashes, hitbox issues, and so much more. We're not sure how the game released in this state, but the good news is that the publisher is aware and they plan to clean things up soon. So publisher NN Games has released a lengthy statement that acknowledges the problems as well as the fan feedback, saying that fixes are in the works and will be releasing the fixes in the near future. So the statement Here we go. This is the company's statement. Following yesterday's digital release of R-Type Dimensions 3, we have received numerous feedback from fans regarding bugs, technical issues like hitbox and collision problems affecting the game experience. First and foremost, we want to sincerely thank every one of you who have shared detailed feedback about the issue you encountered. Your feedback means a lot to us, and it helps us identify and fix issues more efficiently. Our development team is fully aware of the situation and is hard at work on fixes and improvements, with the Xbox crashes being our top priority right now. We have been going through reported issues across affected areas, and we will evaluate how to mitigate those issues as soon as possible. We understand the frustration these problems have caused and truly appreciate the community's patience and continued support while we work on resolving them. So we'll keep you posted here as we have more concrete updates to share, the publisher goes on to say. No comments on this story. BIOS, however, says a shoot 'em up, R-Type. Oh, issues? Ooh, yeah. It's been plagued with them. I started reading about it yesterday and was like, oh my goodness. Holy cow, this is a disaster. Hopefully they can get this fixed in due time. All right, and our last top story of the day. So this is a fun one. A new Ocarina of Time glitch has been discovered involving an invisible Twin Rova battle. Now there is a video that accompanies this news story, so we'll check this out in just a second. But so The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time released all the way back in 1998, making it a whopping 28 years since the title debuted. Thank you, Anna, for making yourself feel old. Ocarina of Time instantly became one of the most important titles in Legend of Zelda history, and it continues to inspire not just Zelda development, but the creation of other games to this very day. It's also famously chock full of glitches, and believe it or not, yet another one has been discovered. You'd think that all of the bugs in Ocarina of Time would have been discovered by now, but apparently that's not the case. Weird discoveries keep popping up in this timeless title, and now a rather odd glitch during the Twin Rova battle has been unearthed. And if you're patient enough, it can pave the way for quite the collection of heart containers. Interesting. Long story short, if you head to the Twin Rova battle and defeat her with a powerful attack, such as a charged up shot via the mirror shield, you'll kick off a unique glitch. After defeating Twin Rova with the attack, you'll have to wait 7.5 minutes to then fight Twin Rova again, but this time she's invisible. If you defeat the invisible Twin Rova, you'll once again be presented with yet another heart container. In other words, depending on how much free time you feel like wasting, you could stock up on a serious amount of hearts before you ever leave this boss chamber. All right, so let's check out this video. This is interesting, so here we go.
Existe un glitch bastante curioso cuando estás derrotando la versión final de Twin Rova. Justo cuando acabas esta pelea, ocurre uno de los glitches más extraños que tiene este juego, que tal vez te puede beneficiar, pero puede tomarte horas. Bien, lo que tienes que hacer para ejecutar este glitch es simplemente dejar a Twin Rova bastante débil, a un punto donde ya esté a solamente un ataque de ser derrotada. Una vez que ya vayan a reflejarle el ataque final, ya sea tanto fuego o hielo, asegúrense de reflejárselo y que también el ataque final sea un salto, justo como lo acaban de ver.
Okay, so just defeated with the mirror shield.
Ok, una vez que ya la batalla haya dado fin y les estén dando sus recompensas, lo que van a hacer es, van a esperar exactamente 7 minutos y 30 segundos. Sí, no es broma. Van a esperar exactamente 7 minutos y 30 segundos. Y va a ocurrir algo bastante interesante. Es por eso que les mencionaba que este glitch los puede beneficiar. Ya verán por qué. Pero les puede tomar bastante tiempo. Así que es completamente tu decisión si lo quieres hacer o no.
Unos momentos después.
Va a pasar el tiempo y van a escuchar una voz bastante conocida. Esa va a ser Twin Rova. Solo que en esta ocasión va a estar completamente invisible. Y sí, podemos derrotarla.
That would be tough.
Solo que es mucho más difícil ya que pues está invisible.
Yep, basically what he said. Oh, I know Ravenous.
Y si es que la logran vencer, va a iniciar de nuevo la misma escena donde derrotan a las brujas como si las estuvieran derrotando por primera vez. Y si esperan otros 7 minutos y 30 segundos, vuelve a aparecer. Pueden repetir esto todas las
So can
veces
you
que
actually pick
quieran.
up the heart
Y este
then?
es un glitch bastante útil, pero bastante largo para duplicar
Oh, look at that. There's
corazones.
2 of them. Holy shit.
Entre más veces la venzas, más corazones te van a dar. Muchísimas gracias por ver y recuerden seguirme para ver más contenido como este.
Wow. That's pretty cool. You could even stack more if you wanted to wait, it looks like. Interesting. All right. Hi, Cassie. Welcome in. So that is all of today's top stories. There are literally no comments on this story. I'm very surprised. Normally the Zelda stuff gets lots of comments. But yeah, no comments. Yeah, that's today's top stories. Let's head back to the chat. And we'll get started with Mass Effect here shortly. Cassie, how are you doing tonight? Welcome in. I changed my desktop wallpaper, everyone, so that I don't confuse people. See? Oh, let's get this bigger. Here we go. That's Ravenous. I'm okay, Cassie. How are you? Oh, you said you're great. Okay, good. Ravenous. Yeah, the elusive man. Zach had me pick it out. You helped me choose that one, that wallpaper. It's your totally original VTuber. Ravenous, you're just having a great time over there. You know Batman Beyond? I've watched Batman Beyond before. I've not seen all of it, but I have watched some of it. I'm very excited about the Lego Batman game. I really hope they announce the Switch 2 release date soon. Alright. Ooh, the Mariners are winning 7-0. 7-0.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's right, Diesel. Disney stole it from you?
Thank you.
Figures.
Thank you.
Those
for
bastards.
Okay.
Mutant League hockey, I think.
PS2
Hi,
is
Dan.
not retro. It has 3D games.
Welcome in. Excuse me. Mutant League Hockey still have your cart box and manual? Awesome! River City Hockey was fun. I don't think I've ever played that, BIOS. I'm okay, Dan. A little bit of a headache right now. It was noisy at work today. It's probably because I've been off the last week. I'm going back to a really noisy warehouse store. Affected me negatively. Look at that, my hair gets so frizzy, or not, or like staticky. have to go get like a dryer sheet just to keep it from so bad. All right. Oh, shit. There we go.
Yeah, that is just primed and ready. Just
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fisting.
Oh, yeah. Fisting. All right. Let's do it.
Survey.
I want you guys to play a game against the game. We have an artist here. I didn't know there were River City sports games. I know, well, like volleyball and dodgeball, I knew of. I know I played Nintendo World Cup on the NES, and that was a footy game with characters drawn in the River City style. I mean, that game was by Technos. It technically in Japan it is a River City or whatever the Japanese name, Kunio-kun. It's a Kunio-kun game. I think I'm going to go through yesterday's stream and pull a couple of good clips. You have ideas? Nice. That was fun, Dan, watching you play Steel Battalion. Zach was impressed by it. I enjoyed that. All right. We're gonna do this. Why did it not bring up my other? That's weird. What the hell? Why is it not bringing up? What the shit? Weird. Hang on. That's the wrong one. Okay. Why is that not... Okay, I see I had to click that. That's what it is. 44 buttons and 3 foot pedals. That was immersive as fuck. Yeah, it really was. It was really cool. Alright, jammers, get ready. The rules are in the chat. If you think you know the answer, do not type it in the chat. You need to be the first person to buzz in using the 2000 channel point redemption. You type your answer into the text prompt that appears. Alright, so let's get ready to guess the game. In 3, 2, 1, let's jam. You got 1 minute. If you get this correct, you will win 2 SAS coins. What the heaven is this game? Yeah, no clue. I don't know. But if anyone knows, be the first person to buzz in. Oh, we have a guess. All right, with 10 seconds to spare. Dan Dang Done It says Stellar Blade. Let's see if Dan is correct. That is definitely a game on the list here. All right. So Stellar Blade in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Dan got it! Dan wins 2 SAS coins, and it's just that simple, everyone. That is the correct answer. Has a Metacritic score of 81%. I enjoyed watching Zach play this. It was fun. It's a pretty game. And the character, of course, has a really nice ass. That's a sigh of relief, yeah. You've been digging that game to the core. It's on PS5. It is a action third-person hack and slash with RPG elements, yeah. It released in 2024. You were so sure the symbols looked correct. 20% gameplay, 80% jiggle. It does have a lot of jiggle. And here's a video. It is Stellar Blade. Alright. Good job, good job. Alright, let's log this here for you. That needs to disappear off the screen. Hate when it doesn't. There we go. This is not a retro game. It's 90% jiggle at least. Today is what, the 25th? Congrats, Dan. You now have... Oh, let me go to the... Congrats, Dan. You now have 8 coins. You have 8 coins. Way to go. And you are one Poke Point away from winning 3 SAS coins. So very close to winning 3 more. If you could just capture someone. Or get caught. Had I had a real quest, I 100% would have redeemed, just in case, yeah? A real guess, you would have 100%, yeah. I get it. That's the play. That's why we do guess the game. I've been trying to get that last catch. Your balls hate you. Yeah. It's unfortunate when your balls hate you. 27%. Well, I mean, so here we go. If everyone wants to do, we can do one more game here since we haven't started Mass Effect yet. Let's do some sassy bumper stoppers. Here we go. Hang on, I'm loading up the thing. Oh, I forget. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Duggar, I need to get that one to auto post the rules. Keep thinking of VR when I see the SBS command. What does SBS do? Let's see. Let me find a good one here for you guys. Let me turn on the, Why is it off? What in the world? Why is it not showing? Oh, SBS means side by side. It's the most common method of 3D stereo. How do you say that? Stereoscopy? Stereoscopy? For VR and 3D games movies. Ah. Okay, for some reason, Sassy Bumper Stumpers is not wanting to show on the thing. Okay. Yeah, why is that not... That's weird. My thing is not turning it off. Huh. For some reason my, Okay, this is not the... That's not the one we're doing, guys. By the way, hang on. Stereoscopy, kind of like... Okay, yeah, stereoscopy. SBS with that WAP, wireless access wet ass pussy. Yeah. Hang on, I'm looking for a good one. And some of these are just not... The sad thing is SBS versus my WAP is how I played Quake 2 in VR a few years ago. All right. Get ready. So, rules for SBS, of course. You have to... You can buzz in, okay? You have to buzz in with the 2,000 channel point redemption. It's the same thing. Do I have it as 2,000 or is it 1,000? I forget. Okay, hang on, Joker. Thank you for that. It is 2,000. Okay. You have to put your answer into the text prompt. Spelling on these absolutely 100% must be correct. So no short form, because that's the whole thing with Sassy Bumper Steppers anyway, because I'm doing the short form. You have to spell it out. Case doesn't matter on it, but the spelling has to be correct. No abbreviations, all right? First correct answer wins. So here we go. Get ready with your buzzer fingers and hands and whatever. And here is your Sassy Bumper Stumper. Yeah, no short form, whatever. Yeah, none of that. Here we go. Duggar's got it. Duggar wins a coin. All right. It's like an episode of Countdown this. Yeah, a little bit. It is a Link to the Past. It's a Zelda reference, of course. All right. Good job. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't... So like when I click off, it doesn't go off for some reason. That's so strange. Like everything have to be off on it? Yeah, it just doesn't come on at all. All right, Duggar, I am going to go back to the SAS board. I was thinking in a totally different direction, and as soon as I saw Duggar's guess, I was like, damn, he's absolutely right. Yeah, Link to the Past. And Joker, I'll add your coin too. Okay. No, I guess I could just call it so it doesn't take up too much room. Yeah, SPS win. Okay. All right. I thought it was something to the effect of like the diamond pearl or something. Yeah, yeah, Pokemon related. I mean, I might do a Pokemon related one soon. What was I doing? Oh yeah, forced Joker. Yeah, 1 coin. All right. If you want to accidentally give me a SAS coin, we won't say anything. Mutant, I can't do that, unfortunately. I can't. But the good news is that you still have a SAS coin. Nobody's taking it away from you. Joker, you now have 17. Duggar, you... oh, wow. Shit, that's right. Duggar, you were capped. Fuck. I forgot about that. Poop. Yeah, of course, we can't do it. We'll discuss in private later, of course. Duggar? I'm gonna let that one slide for now. Duggar is capped. Yeah, he got capped. Well, he was capped and then got uncapped and then got capped again. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist answering. It's okay. Duggar be busting a cap. Dang it, Duggar! It's okay. We'll let this one slide for now. But next time, no more Guess the Game or SBS for you. You'll SAS track something in a moment. Oh, do you want to? Damn, I was just going to answer right after that as well. I wasn't even looking at the list to see who was capped. What do you wanna do? Duggar saved me from wasting points. Or wasting channel points. Not coins. Duggar, your next game on the list is Vroom Vroom Legend or Body Body Densetsu. Channel points, yeah. And then you have Kim Possible and Kim Possible 3. Those are your next. But you also have down here Jet Force Gemini. SAS Track Jet Force above Holy Diver. Yeah! I get to play my favorite game in the world of all time. Fantastic. That's 26 extra coins. Okay. Sorry, CJ. Sorry. How do I check the game list again? It's, yeah, command backloggery. Dan posted it there. Oh, do you mean this list? The spreadsheet? The spreadsheet is command SAS boards. Or command SAS board. Sorry, command SAS board or command SAS coins. Holy Diver needs to go back to Hill. Yeah. 25th of May, 2026. Oh, right. Hang on, I gotta fix the, let me delete it off of down here. Delete row. Okay. And then wait, what? Why did that not fix itself?
I'm a panda and I know it.
There he goes. Okay. Can I redeem SAS coins on Fire Red? What is the coin total on Fire Red? Hi, Dingle, the lovely Anna, back at it again with the ass effect. Yeah. We're gonna get it. Let's take a look. Fire Red. Yep, 13 coins. And you have... You have 17. Yeah, you can redeem that. Absolutely. We can add that. Okay. $13 coins, Pokemon Fire Red. You got it. There you go. I don't know how to get that line to go down. I thought it was supposed to automatically do it. Holy Diver is worse than Quicksand. Don't forget to deduct my coins. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 26. 26 extra coins. Yeah, I gotta deduct that and... Okay, 422. I am so bad at remembering to deduct coins for game redeems. Okay. SAS track. Minus 26. 423. Minus 13. All right. There we go. All right, Duggar, you now have 77 coins. And Joker, you now have 4. There we go. Way to go. Jet Force Gemini should be free since it's Anna's favorite, and unfortunately, it's not. It is the N64 version via NSO, which I have not touched. The NSO version. Poor Holy Diver. Poor Holy Diver. Look how healthy this SAS coin economy is now. Thanks to the SAS tracking option. Poor CJ. Poor CJ. Yep. He was so close to seeing me tormented, but now he's not. We are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games away. I love it. Way to go. Way to go, Jammers. Way to go. Stick it to him. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm assuming that he used the framing line, whatever, to make that line. I thought it was supposed to automatically move it, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Thanks, Boss Bass. CJ's hair is sticking up in the back of his neck because we're talking about him. It's mainly me talking about him. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Alright, let's play some Mass Effect. It's been an hour. Holy crap, guys. My controller disconnected. Oops. And I know what we were afraid of most in the 80s? Quicksand. Television and movies really did make a big deal about quicksand, didn't they? I know I was kind of scared of quicksand. Oop, wrong button. Save for disabled collector vessel. I'm really bummed that they shunted me right into this mission. They didn't even give me the option. But okay, let's do it to it. You weird.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing humans are on it. Unless they're dead.
What happened? Looking forward to your 2 games in the future? Yeah, absolutely, Joker. Yeah. We'll get to them. We will. No, it was my horse getting stuck in the mud. Oh, that is sad. More likely to find quicksand in Arkansas than New Jersey? Probably. I mean, I would argue people were far more worried about the whole mutually assured nuclear destruction thing that nearly happened multiple times during that era. Was that the Cuban missile crisis, whatever? I said what I said. Diesel Girl is giving Duggar and I PTSD. This is creepy. What is that? A pod. Okay. It's too dark.
These look just like the containers on Horizon, but there's nobody inside these.
Small, like my tank. Bet they begged for mercy.
It was a reference to the Never-Ending Story. You know, I haven't seen that in forever. I was a kid when I first saw it, and I really don't remember much from it. I should probably watch that again. This is creepy as hell.
What happened here?
Ew.
Lots of dead meat.
They were probably test subjects. When the experiment was done, they just threw them out.
There are worse things than death. Like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
Ew. Damn these collectors. There's a control terminal, collector technology, and a med kit. Quite a mission, yeah. To resume to, yeah.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Led to lots of fear of the war becoming hot. You're too young for that. Yeah, I don't remember much of anything of that. Collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons. Oops, excuse me. Sorry.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
Collectors are Protheans?
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and
More
we have
drop.
to stop them.
I sure don't want to be turned into that.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Oh. What's this? I get a new weapon? Assault rifle training, shotgun rifle. Ooh, shotgun training. Sniper rifle. I will take assault rifle training. I'm not the type of person that likes to get right up in front of people. All dogs go to heaven. Mic drop. What is this? What are you talking about? You know what else is a great movie that isn't terribly depressing and messed up for children? The Brave Little Toaster. I've never heard of this. I'm deporting you to Super West Virginia. Super West Virginia? Oh my god, yes, the Brave Little Toaster. The Land Before Time. Fievel. I remember The Land Before Time and Fievel Goes West. We watched those all the time in primary school. Oh, that's why Kane said all dogs go to heaven. Oh, and all dogs go to heaven. That one is depressing on a meta level. I'm over here cackling at my own joke. You've never heard of the Brave Little Toaster? Like, no, I've never heard of it. Check out the Brave Little Toaster sometime. You love appliances? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll check it out. Let's do some assault rifle training. Methinks. So this means I'll get fourth weapon. I have a fourth weapon. Oh man, I have a new weapon, bitches. Yeah. That's cool. Secret of Nim. I've heard of that. I've never seen it. Secret of Nim is fucking great. What's the one really, really sad anime film that I've heard people talk about? Because I've never seen it, but I've heard that it will depress the fuck out of you. What is the name of that? Grave of the Fireflies. Thank you, Dan. Yes, Grave of the Fireflies. I'm like kind of scared to watch that. I know it's really good, but I also don't want to weep miserably. Man, there's so much stuff here. Oh, that's the weapons locker. Oh, does this mean I can choose a different... I have 4 options for battle rifle. Upgrades the Avenger. Yeah. You think My Neighbor Totoro? I've heard of My Neighbor Totoro. I've never seen that though. Go watch Wizards? Evangelion? I've never seen that either. Totoro had some briefly sad contents, but was overall a very uplifting movie. I haven't even heard someone mention X 1999 in over 20 years. Remember it being good? Attack on Titan will make you angry. I've watched a few episodes of Attack on Titan. the premise is interesting. Oh, it's already okay. That's my singularity projector. That's my SMG. That's my pistol, and that's my. Okay. Oh, it has less ammo. The trade-off, I guess. I'm scared.
Look, on the ceiling. More of those pods.
Oh, gross.
Hundreds. How many are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Eesh. Attack on Titan ended, you believe? You don't miss One Piece? I really want to watch all of One Piece, but I know that anime is so long. There's some series that just never end, not One Piece. Your mind will be blown with Attack on Titan. It has giant, naked, freakish humanoids, right? Yeah, attacking the last city of mankind. Yep, yep. Just Titan the one with too many entries. You're very bad with movies and TV. Any movie where an animal passes away, I noped the fuck out of Marley and Me and I Am Legend as soon as I caught the dog is gonna die. Or the dog is gonna pass vibe. Yeah, that sucked in I Am Legend. That really did suck. There's an anime maybe I watched maybe 3 years ago or 4. It will make your eyes run a river. Not sure if it's for children, called Maquia? Did you like Milo and Otis? I'm scared. Let me make sure that. Okay, 3715. This area is creepy as fuck.
This might be useful.
Yeah.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ever see how really violent the original Voltron was? I don't think I've ever watched Voltron.
That's big.
Yeah.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and still have room for more victims.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
gonna target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. It's a J.J. Abrams lens flare.
There's a control panel on the platform. Maybe something we can use?
Should be dead collectors. Something's wrong.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
Yeah, that's...
What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now. I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system. Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
You better get it done fast, Edie.
Stay frosty, people. They're coming.
Oh shit.
They're coming from the front.
Back. Oh my god, you got blue shit on me. What the crap is that?
This hurts you. You cannot hurt me. Platform coming in.
Oh shit. Oh, I can't do anything. Shit. Crap. Come on. Where's my thing? There it is. Ah, shit, there's one right there.
Assuming control. Put them down.
Put your head up.
Trouble.
Goodness.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tapped for capacity.
There's another one.
Is that it?
Lock shields.
Now you see me.
I see you. Don't even know if that worked. Okay, that was cool.
Cannot resist. We are not finished.
Did that hit me? Back. Black Hulk gun, won't you come? Yeah.
Poking.
Let's do that again.
Lights out.
That's really freaking cool. Is that it?
Shepard, you must manually reestablish my link.
Shoot, come. What are you talking about, Dan?
Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
Who hated you for a long time?
Why would he send us into a trap?
Did anyone play Gauntlet? Kids lined up with dodgeballs a few feet away from a wall. You had to run through between the kids and wall without getting hit. Oh, I've never done that, Diesel. I've played dodgeball before plenty of times, but I've never done that though. Got my glasses broken during dodgeball though. Kid got suspended a week. Wow. He was aiming for the head. Yeah, you're not supposed to aim for for the head. He hated you for a long time. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, because yeah, you got him suspended. I saw it now, Kane. From 6th grade through 12th grade, I often hit this guy in gym class in the nuts when we played dodgeball. His name was Jeff. I always aimed at his chest, and he always tried to leapfrog the ball instead of trying to catch it. I aimed at his chest because I didn't want to hit his face and hurt him. So instead he got hit in the nuts. He probably deserved it for trying to jump after the ball. Next time, ask about my bus driver who got into a fist fight with a girl's father.
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Cerberus has a long history of betraying its allies. I should have seen it coming.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
Oh,
I do
shit.
not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's
It
move.
happened many times. Okay, so we're leaving, basically. Come on, team, let's go. And that's why we have all these barriers down here, because there's going to be enemies to fight.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Back.
Time to fight.
Yep. My warp is much stronger now, too. I hate how he always gains control of them.
This is true power. You will obey, Shepard.
I can do warp. Hell of a lot more now. Come on. Oh shit, there's another. Oh, he wasn't dead. Yeah, he is. Okay. Team, you coming?
You see that?
Yep, here he goes. Oh, I'm gonna tear you apart. Come on. Come out from underneath here. You get him? I got him. Shit, there's another one. One up there too. Oh, there's another.
I'll put them down. Your attack is an insult. Assuming direct control. This body's pain is irrelevant.
Going silent.
You will know pain, Shepard.
You will know pain. That it? Yep. Alright, where are we going, fam? Oh, up here. Okay. Think? Alright. No? Shit, where are we going? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry I'm missing so much of the chat. I have no idea where I'm going. Am I going this way? Maybe it's this way. And maybe we drop down. Is that right? Maybe.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Oh shit. What the fuck is this thing? Ah! Oh god. These guys. Yeah!
Yeah, right on your ass.
Okay, okay, enough playing around. Come on. Shit. Ah! Back! Move, Anna.
On the ground now.
Back. Eh! Back, backity back.
Impact shot.
Back. Oh my god. Ah, stupid. Come on.
Try again.
That thing can fuck off. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Of course.
80, we got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164.
Assuming
I
I
have
was on this.
successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Hey, down there. That where we came in.
At least we're getting near the end. Thank God.
This should come in handy.
Back. There's
Here
more.
they come.
Assuming direct control.
God, these freaking.
Neutralize Commander Shepard. Yeah, right on your ass.
Well, they really want me, don't they?
They're useless. I know you feel this.
Get out of here. Yeah, that's shit. Good job. Fuck. Oh shit, that scared me. Oh my god.
Going silent.
On the ground now. This hurts you.
Get him? You got him. Good job. I mean, can you blame them? Yeah.
Hostiles.
Good. Where? Okay, right there.
Did I do them? I doubt.
One right over there too.
Personally. I will direct this personally.
Eh.
My attacks will tear you apart. My attacks will tear you apart. The forces of the universe bend to me. If I must tear you apart,
Oh shit, it's another one of those.
Going dark.
Okay. Take care of him. Oh, damn it, Kasumi, get in my way. You think you broke Dan? Did you?
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online.
Ryan!
I want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Oh shit!
Burn and die.
Sorry, you're surrounded, Grunt.
Now you see me. Can't get there.
Okay, good job. Oh, shit! Oh, another one.
Smoking. Hey, down you go.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
95 stream streak. Wow.
You heard the man.
Way to go, Desi.
Strap in, people. I'm gonna make him work for it this time.
Better hurry. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Shit.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engage in Mass Effect core.
Go! Oh my god, go! Wow! What a mission. I leveled up, excuse me. Excuse me again. That was fun. Gathered vital intel regarding collectors and Omega-4 relay. With Shepard's escape... Thanks for the GG sticker. With Shepard's escape, Harbinger knows our true capabilities and will have to adopt new tactics. We'll have to be careful as Harbinger's information network may rival Cerberus or Shadow Brokers. Also appears impossible to block his ability to possess minions. Eddie's work was exceptional, however, proving value of shackled AI. It's a tough mission. Yeah, that one was really fun. I like my my boomstick weapon, the big, whatever that thing is, the little whatever the hell you call it, black hole singularity thing. I was salutatorian when you graduated, missed by 1 or 2 points, did you? I was not. I was just happy to graduate. We got assault rifle training, finally. Gonna upgrade that one now. And use the research to build this upgrade. It's a shield upgrade, yay! 20% bonus to shields, barriers, and armor. Tech damage bonus. 75,000 credits. 500 element 0. We're like rolling in elements now and currency. Graduations in Arkansas involved shooting in the air and beer and deer hunting. No, that's not how it went down at my high school graduation. We were actually on campus at a college in the it was called the what did they call it at the time? It was the Convocation Center, the A-State, Arkansas State Convocation Center. It's a pretty big, big for Jonesboro arena. Like it holds, I want to say it holds about 10K, maybe about 10,000 people. But yeah, that's where my graduation was held from high school. And then I didn't go to my college graduation. I didn't care about that. I just wanted my degree. I was unmedicated for my ADHD, drove my teachers crazy because what I did turn in would get perfect scores, but getting me to actually focus enough to do an assignment was rare. That was rough.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Maybe. Don't make me go on another mission without my acknowledgement first. You just threw me into that.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting
Edie.
data
They say
before
Edie.
the
I
collector
said
ship
Eddie.
came back online.
Before the collector ship came back online, I knew I couldn't trust you. What the hell is going on? Yeah, you almost got me killed. Yeah, that's not all she found.
She also discovered that the Turian distress signal originated from the collectors. There's no way you thought it was real.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld.
He does, Diesel.
You and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap. But I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You invested in me? Why lie? I'd have, buddy.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try
Got
to
my
avoid
facts
them,
right
these
here.
decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions.
Better, better, stronger, faster,
The
harder.
Reapers and collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
A little late for that info. Yeah, how do we do that?
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where'd you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Why does part of me think that the Elusive Man is working with the collectors? Excuse me. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I can ask about the brown dwarf again. Okay.
I get the feeling this isn't gonna be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
What the fuck is going on with your eyes? Broski.
So the elusive man didn't
It's
sell
like he's
us
got a
out.
Sharingan or something.
Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks.
What, babe?
Necessary risk.
Dan says, I'm gonna just say I'm using so much restraint to avoid spoiling anything about the story for you. Thank you. Yeah, please don't. This game is too good and I would be pissed if it got run for you. His eyes sure do look familiar. Morden. Yeah, still don't like it. Why is there not a good guy answer here? Like, yeah, he's stupid.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
EDI doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy. And we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays and the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
This thing is our best shot at getting through the Omega-4 relay. We have to try.
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Miranda got that bootay. Oh, +5 Renegade? What'd I get +5 Renegade for? The hell was that? Okay, I'm still under the first level of Renegade, though. Oh, I can't do the... Requires one more assault rifle damage. Ah, damn it. Damage protection and tech damage. Redundant fuel generator. Cooldowns. Nice.
had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
What about me?
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
Oh, Shepard. I wish there were time to get to know you better.
Yeah.
Why don't you join me in my cabin for a meal? It would give us the chance to talk.
That sounds wonderful. I've been hoping for some private time with you. Lead the way.
Ooh.
Goodness. I haven't stayed up that late since my college days. I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thought this was a family stream. Never. Not here. This may be a stream full of wonderful adventures, but things can get a little raucous sometimes. No new messages? Unread messages. Spicy, yeah. Oh, I think she said my terminal in my my quarters. Well, let's go work on some other stuff before I do that. Hang on, let me go talk to Joker. Anything over here? There's more crew members getting into place now. I'm
So the
noticing.
collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
It is a sad end, yeah.
Reapers on the Citadel were once something different.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Said that one already.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Jacob, what you got to say?
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive.
Oh yeah,
after
we have
all
that
this
quest to
time.
do.
Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
That's right. Which means Miranda's probably not going to say anything to me either. Yeah, I do want to do some of these other missions first. Plus, we need to go get the other crew members as well. Okay.
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
What? This? No. Okay. Let me go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Enjoy these clips.
Woo. Thanks, guys. I was not sure.
And next
Like, sure,
is
holdover from the last
a
round.
game you only play when you're really, 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 really bored.
Yes, exactly, Tom, right?
Okay, choose your favorite.
Everybody's on the same wavelength tonight. I love it. It's gotta be, yeah, okay, it was almost 50-50. That's amazing.
I'm sorry, but is that such a bad thing, really? Because like an hour ago, you were bored out of your skull, but look at you now. You're playing this stupid game, and suddenly life has meaning again. You're welcome. Let's see how they handle.
I love how they have little
the
secrets
best
like that.
way
It's
to
so
convince
funny.
fast food customers to get a value meal.
Here you go. Here's the arm. The big reveal. Bark, bark! Don't! Everyone stop barking! No! Oh, you gotta be kidding. I didn't even draw it that good. Sleeve.
They don't turn to tiny ball and gentry.
It's me, boy, on the PS5.
Today is just a night for PS5. I don't know what the fuck is going on with VoiceBot, but he just loves to scream PS5 at me today. He sees a number in chat and goes, "Listen to me, boy! Leave the girl! We don't need her! This is what you're going nuts over!"
It's just a guy with some fucking rolled up sleeves.
Putting Gao all the way over in the corner like that. Wow.
Altered to Gavin. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I got you.
Alright, Manu, I don't think I'm gonna be able to read your comment because Foxino I've read it, but I can't say it aloud because Foxino won't get back here and fulfill the prophecy of the 30 bits!
Never!
Foxino, can you read chat for me, please? That's what you're hired on for.
I just seen Zeke saying
Thank you, chat!
Thank it! You go!
Go ahead and read it again.
Just go like,
no to
So.
back off. Hey! That's not marking our territory. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hey, Dunzo.
Combo? That's a diamond, that's a diamond! What language is that? I don't know. Hello! Hello!
What?
Give me the deck shot, baby! Oh!
Ooh, Duggar caught Diesel. Alright, we'll add it.
He one-shot me with a snipe.
Cold enough, cold enough, cold enough. Cold enough. Why are they gonna do me like that? Alright, it's a Moriori.
Die already. Oh. That does not look right.
Does it not? Alright, let's add let's add Duggar's catch on Diesel. Welcome back, thank you. It was a very nice number one. Alright, Duggar Diesel, you guys have 33. 7 away until your next 3-coin set. Alright. Alright, let's try to do, let's see. They're not under the assignment. We've done all the little side quest thingies here. So let's go do... That's the Reaper IFF thing. Garrus, Eye for an Eye. Garrus has a personal matter he wishes to discuss. Although, let's go find some of these other characters first. Let's go get Tali. Go to Planet Haestrom in the Geth-controlled Dolan system. Geth-controlled Dolan system. Tali, the far rim. We're in Dolan. There's Haestrom, Tali. Ooh, look at this star. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Have anything in the asteroid field? Nope, looks like it's just Haestrom and then these two planets. Let's start with the inside one. It's my favorite time again! Let's get to probing. This is Gotha. A dwarf planet, Gotha has a pressure cooker atmosphere that brings its surface temperature to a scorching level. Carbon dioxide and ethane are plentiful in the planet's hazy atmosphere. There has been some speculation in the mining community about whether all of the precious metals were mined by the Quarians before they fled the system some 3 centuries ago. Rumors abound that anyone who could brave the Geth in the system could find loads of naturally occurring diamond on Gotha, but this is likely just a starship legend. Travel advisory says that Gotha is in Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. 590 degrees. That's hot. Just a little bit.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. We'll be probing the planets and sticking them with lots of rods and good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
I'm glad that got a chuckle out of you, Diesel. Bravo. Ooh, that's a big one.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Twin Peaks.
Launching probe.
Element 0. We like Element 0. Can't get enough of that shit.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe
It
launched.
still hasn't dropped. There it goes. Now it dropped to good. It was on rich for a while there. Oh man. I really want to go play DDR. I'm having like a huge hankering to go play DDR. I mean, I could play it here at home, but like an actual arcade machine would be really cool to jump on right now. I used to have an actual metal, a hard mat, a metal mat I bought from Cobalt Flux years and years and years ago, but the thing ended up glitching out on me. It wouldn't work anymore. Like the sensors underneath the steps needed to be fixed, and I didn't know who to take it to get it fixed. Do you remember early smartphone days? There was a game called Tap Tap Revenge. I kind of remember that, yeah. I do. I made some decent hard pads last summer and snatched up all of the American PS1, PS2 releases. Nice, nice. Yeah. Oh, depleted. Okay, that was Gotha. This is Charum. Once a starship refueling station for the Quarians, Charum has expanded under Geth rule. Thousands of orbital platforms surround the planet and its many moons, refining helium into helium-3. Vast Geth fleet comes and goes between Charum and Haestrom, preventing all but the most stealthy of spy drones from discovering any information about it. Current estimates place the Geth fleet numbers between 5,000 and 10,000 ships with unknown levels of armament. Most intelligence estimates state that approaching Charum is tantamount to suicide. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Population of 250 to 500,000 platforms are on the platforms. Colony occupied in 1895. The largest station is called Hell's Hive. Good cardio for sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's how I stayed fit in my 20s, playing lots and lots of DDR.
Probe launched.
That was a long time ago. I would probably be so distraught if I stepped on an actual DDR pad and tried to play. My legs would become spaghetti, get wrapped up in each other, end up falling over. But I used to be pretty good. I could play on the expert difficulty with no problems.
Launching probe.
Now there were some like the really, really high BPM songs I couldn't do on expert. But under a specific BPM I was totally cool on expert. Knees weak, mom spaghetti, man. Yeah, my knees are super weak now.
Probe away.
Was that your phone? Wow, I rarely hear your phone get under 20%. Yeah? Well,
Launching probe.
yeah, you could plug up a USB to that to charge your phone at your computer. You've got plenty of plugins over there on the floor too.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Back then, none of us ever realized that Eminem was writing about life in our 40s. Oh man, why does it suck getting older? I hate it. I hate it so much. Is there even anything in this system? Oh, Ma'at. Okay. Crew tally and the mass relay. There's no system to refuel here. Alright, let's go to Haystrom. Oh, we can't scan this planet anyway. Okay, so Haystrom. Formerly a Quarian colony, Haystrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dolan, the system's parent star. Dolan appeared to be unstable with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red giant. Haystrom was lost to the Geth in 1896 CE. Soon after, all communication from the planet and its attendant space station ceased. The Geth have shown no signs of treating Dolan as a threat over the past 3 centuries, other than establishing several space stations near it. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communications near it, and it is unclear how the Geth have compensated. Today, spy probe scans indicate extensive orbital construction around Haystrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interference from Dolan, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining, and fabricating practices suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it is exhausted. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all of their resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. Haystrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. 44 degrees. It is quite hot. Back then, none of us ever realized that... Oh, I already read that. Yeah, the thing you said about Eminem. Alright. Here we go. Alright, grunt. Good to see me. Alright, 2 points. And I just want to get her Shadow Strike leveled up now. That's pretty awesome. Increase the damage done when assassinating the target. Reduces the cooldown if the target is killed by this power. Rapid Shadow Strike. Oh, interesting. She could do it multiple times. I probably would just do Deadly Shadow Strike though. And then Concussive Shot. Goes to Heavy Concussive Shot. Very rare Krogan shotgun. We're both yawning at the same time. Did I yawn too? Did I? Oh man. I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean to yawn. Man, still, I need more little submachine gun and pistol weapons. Alright. Let's Rockman and roll. Oh, it went out in the sun.
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output
went out in the star.
Haystrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Oh, okay. So we do not need to get in the sun. Stay away from the starlight. They shouldn't say sunlight, because it's a star. And yet we call it sunlight, even though it's technically starlight. You ever thought about that? We only call it sunlight because we call Sol the sun. You wouldn't say soul light, okay? But it's technically starlight. Where do I go? Since I'm going down here. They want me to stay out of the light. Eee. Okay, this means my shields are gonna get... Eee. Alright, well, Come on, guys, get over here. Yikes. Why can I not just... Can I fall off the edge here? No, I can't. Ugh, man. Really? We gotta just book it? Alright. Let's go.
Anyone else having heat problems with their shields?
So we'll fight from the shade, but no hiding.
Jeez. Sealed authorization, Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines.
Emergency log entry. The gates are here. I've stayed to buy the others time. Anyone who gets this, find Talizora. She and that data are all that matters. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai. What weapon do I have on? Oh, my submachine gun. Okay.
Dropship, big one.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Oh man. Let's go.
Someone's coming. Going silent.
Don't go out in the sun, dum-dums! Oh wait, this is the shadows. Okay.
Going dark.
Did I get him? Yep, you got him. There's another one over here, though. Get out of the sun, dum-dum. Where are you at? Oh.
Worthless.
Got him? Good job. Oh. Another one? Yep.
Come on, Shep, fight smarter. Get us to a path to space.
Well, you need to get out of the sun. Come on, get down.
Going dark.
No, I haven't even been doing Pokeball. Ah, shit! I was in the shadows! What the hell? I kinda wanna go up there to see what's up there. It's probably some goodies. Nothing back here. Man, it's too freaking hot. Oh shit. Totally miss.
Impact shot.
Did I miss? I missed. He's in my way! I can't hit! There we go. Need to go over there and grab some more of that ammo. There's probably some on the ground here. Eh! Shit.
Did I do that?
Where they at?
One more.
This is valuable.
Nice. See? I knew there was stuff over here. Oof. It's so hot. What are you doing standing in the sun? Get out of the sun, dum-dum. Eh. You guys are toasting. Something up there, probably. You guys are in my way. Go! So hot! Too freaking hot! Oh, I already did that. Okay, so going back down and maybe to the right. can tell. Shit! Oh, God! Is there another one? Okay. Hi, Big Al. M9 Tempest submachine gun acquired. Nice. That's new.
Op 1, this is squad leader Kelringer. Come in, over.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of the patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off-world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries their shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Tali'Zorah at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep them off you.
You got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get her, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Tali'Zorah. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
60 stream streak.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I give my life for the microscope. All the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tali and the data. You get them out safe. I've done my job.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
Oh shit. I'm okay, Big Al. How are you? Oh man. Yeah, they did. Oh no! Oh.
Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
On the demo charges. Okay.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the Quarian commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
I see you. Oh. Oh, he's invisible. Shit. You're good? Okay, good. Good. Glad to hear it.
Watch right.
Cloaking.
Here. Shit. Yeah.
Going silent.
I got him. I got him. It's okay, Kasumi. Comes another, though.
Impact shot.
Good job. Okay, yeah, you got him. That's such a lovely, lovely sound. Yes. I totally missed. Come on. Poop. Lots of ammo out there I need to grab.
Get ready.
You got him. Okay, let's go get some ammo. Poop. Watch out. So finally happy to have an assault rifle.
You see.
Oh, I got my pistol now. I need more ammo. Oh, that's right, I got a new machine gun. Oh yeah, love that. That's not good from far away though. Outside and carry, they're good. Boy, this thing is crazy.
Incoming.
There we go.
Now you see me.
How many of these fuckers are there? Oh my god. Oh, I got a machine gun. Yeah.
Impact shot.
God, they just keep coming.
Here they come.
guess they're just gonna keep coming.
I'll put them down.
Oh, here comes one that's invisible. Eh. Good job, Kasumi. Is that all now? Goodness. So many freaking... It's a demolition charge. That's clearly where we're going. Let me see what's over here, though. Because there's stuff up here, I think. Oh, shit, there's some right there, too. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Now you see me.
Stupid ass Geth. Where you at? Find Iridium. Okay, so there's Iridium down there. I hear someone. Oh, yep, shit. There's another one. Oh my god, these guys just keep coming. One right there too.
Ahead. Weakling.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition.
You heading to bed? Okay. Back's heading to bed. Let me go. Give him a kiss goodnight. I'll be right back.
Fuck no! Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh yes. Twice in one plate, twice in one street.
Alright, we got like 15 minutes anyway. Before we
now I got
get to the 3-hour mark,
so
so.
I don't have to worry about them.
It's Desi! Oh god. Big boy. Oh shit. That wasn't cool.
Impact shot.
Ah, stop it! Get him down! Stupid Geth.
Pikachu?
Another one somewhere. So they were just spawning from up here, and that's hilarious. Oh, look at all the ammo. Can you jump up on top of that? No. No, you just jump over it. Yeah, okay. Get wrecked? Who got wrecked? Time for you to head home, Diesel. Drive safely, dear. Love all your faces. Love your face too, even though I've never seen it. Alright, let's see. I hear one. Oh, there it is. Woo, shit. Here he comes.
Impact shot.
Oh, there's one. Shit. Come on. Stupid Geth. Stupid Geth. How is he crouching? Can you crouch? No, you can't crouch. Did that guy die? Oh shit, there's more back here. Oh yeah, Kasumi has overload as well. Get wrecked because you wrecked the big old Geth. Oh yeah, we wrecked him. We sure did. Need to go check some of these other places. Is that where we came from? I think it was. Iridium. All this ammo down here. Oh yeah, yeah, this was that one area. Okay.
You're up.
Ooh. Ah, shit. Missed. That one not dead over there? Just hasn't disappeared yet. Great. Okay, so we found 2 charges. How many do I need to find? Find demolition charges in the area to clear the rubble blocking the path ahead. Okay. It doesn't say how many I need, though. Well... Probably another one hiding somewhere then. Ah! Oh, I see. Whoa, goodness there. I see you. Oh, and of course there's guys coming from down below too. Shit, did he die?
I'll put them down.
Get bent.
Going silent. Can't get there.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Convenient. Probably gonna make my way up there. Yeah, we're at Haystrom. That's right, Marto. I'm trying to get Tally back. Although I am getting close to the end of the stream though, so we may have to continue this quest or this mission tomorrow. But yeah, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot here on this planet. Oh, shit. See? Yeah, very hot. This should be called Hotstrom, not Haystrom. God, they want me to run all the way out there? Ugh. Craziness. Okay. Alright, here we go. Go!
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
You guys are getting hit. I know you are. Your shields are going crazy. Okay. What am I missing? That's where we fought on the inside. So I guess I just go back to the... Oh yeah, plant the explosives.
Charges are go. Move it or lose it.
Back up! Alright. Okay. What? Damaged Geth? Yeah, you just, okay.
Quarian architecture. Nice shape, too. If we could get an entire building out of here, I could line up a buyer.
Why do we care? Anyone choosing to come here should be on their own.
Disassembled death. True individual. Thank you for the prime sub. Almost 2 years.
Here.
Heyo. Welcome entry. What are they? What is it pointing at? Communications console? What? There's like something. Disassembled Geth rifle? Where am I? Oh, right up there. Okay.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp.
Assault rifle damage. There we go. That's the one we needed to be able to upgrade our damaged Geth. 3,000 credits. Just taking, you know, taking the money off of them.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space. Walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
I'm coming to get you, Tali.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp.
Where do I... What do you want me to touch? I don't see what to touch. Oh, over there. Okay. Oh, hang on.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp.
So that one machine gun, it's a little crazy. I could see like up front, how like up close, how that would be great. A Tempest submachine gun fires in long, deadly bursts, very effective against shields and biotic barriers. Inaccurate at long range, weak against armor. Upgrades the Shuriken machine pistol.
Come in base camp.
Stick with the Locust. It's supposed to be like hi-yo, yeah. Like Lucky Bob and Hysteria, you know, the kids Warner Brothers show? No? Okay. In Hysteria, I don't know what that is.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Tali, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
I came to help.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Call Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got to the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What is this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the
Hi, Shockwave. Tali Boo! It's Tali! She's one of my favorite characters. I'm so excited to get her back. Or get them back, I should say.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth, and the console's
My
damaged.
quarry in space,
Can you get it open
babe.
on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now.
Thanks,
Be
Tali.
careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Oh yeah, we hit the 3-hour mark now. Poop. I don't want to end, but I really do need to, because I only do the 3-hour streams on weekdays and Saturdays and Sundays when I'm not off. You mean Tali Boo? Tali from South Park voice? I don't think that's who this is, no. How are you, Commander? I am doing just fine. How are you, Shockwave? Yeah, I'm afraid this is where we're gonna have to stop tonight. School nights, as it were. School nights, yes, it's a school night for me. We're back to school nights. At the wonderful age of, oops, I'm not going to say. For those of you that don't know. School night, go to bed. You got school in the morning. Yep, I do. Yeah, I'm at least 21. For the longest time, I kept telling people I was 29 again. But I'm, like, past that now. AEW rocks on pay-per-views. Shockwave, let me tell you, Last night's pay-per-view was the goddamn best pay-per-view I've seen in the last couple of years from AEW. It was, I mean, well, in all of professional wrestling, it was so good. Oh my god, Double or Nothing was incredible. I cannot wait to see what they build to at All In. It was just phenomenal. Like, the weakest match of the night to me. Here, let's go. We'll go ahead and stop here. We'll chat just a sec. Turn on the music. Let me save my game again just to make sure. Okay. The weakest match of the night to me was Swerve and Bandito. And even that was a fantastic match. It started out a little cold, that match did, but man, did it rev up halfway through. But all the other matches, it's just so good. Like, I was really surprised by the women's matches. They like the women's four-way for the world title. The women's world title was really good, and I'm so happy that Tekla, you know, retained and everything. I just hope the wrestlers don't end up killing themselves doing these matches. You know, I'm sure Tony Khan tells them, you know, to do your best, to be safe, you know, as safe as you can be within the confines of what they do as a profession. But people like Darby Allin, like, I am just very, very concerned for that boy's health, because he is not going to have a good quality of life when he gets into his later years, if he even makes it to his later years. That boy, yeah, Darby don't care. Yeah. What did the sugar maker say to the maple tree he stood next to? I'd tap that. And you should see Bandito versus Takeshita on Ring of Honor. I'm sure I have watched it. That one was at a pay-per-view, wasn't it, Kane? If it was, I've seen it. I went to an AEW show last May and had a ball. Plus, didn't need to spend an arm and a leg to go. That's true. Yep. AEW shows are way cheaper compared to WWE shows. Front row seats are still pretty expensive, but, you know, that's the way it goes. He literally says himself, if he dies, he dies. And he's just nuts. The problem with that mantra, though, True, is that he could literally hurt someone else. And he's got to pull back a little bit. Darby is just nuts. That match at the Sting's retirement match at Revolution, I honestly thought he broke his spine. Like, when he landed on that coffin and that part of the coffin part was sticking up and where his shoulders like landed on, I thought the boy was dead. I was like, that's it, Darby's gone. He just killed himself. But he survived. I get a couple tickets for Mom, and I go to New Japan's G1 Climax tournament. Oh, that's exciting! Oh, I would love to go see a New Japan show. You could see that match in full on YouTube. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've watched it, King. If it was a Ring of Honor pay-per-view, I've watched it. I'm gonna shoot off to bed. Thanks for the streaming time. Thanks, Mutant, for being here. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific, okay? For more Sass Effect. Darby watched too much Jackass as a kid? Maybe. Speaking of Jackass, there's that old saying that seems relevant. If you want to be dumb, then you gotta be tough. I mean, I guess so. G1 Night 1 is in Chicago this year. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if I could make it over to Chicago, but I'll have to fly out. Alright, let me close this. I'll update the backloggery tomorrow. Oh shit, I just realized that's gonna mess up my monitor. Maybe I can catch it in time. I caught it, good. You want to see a New Japan show live, but we got the World Cup? You don't want footy? You want wrestling? I mean, I would love to go see a football matchup. Also, can't wait to see who New Japan having at the G1. Yeah, the G1 tournament is always really, really good. I love the whole point system. It's just fantastic. And, you know, I'm really glad that Tony Khan does that in AEW with the Continental Classic tournament. With the C2. Like, that just... It just, I don't know. It gives me such good warm feelings, and the C2 is always great. It's always a good time. The last AEW show you went to was in 2020? One of the last shows before COVID, wow. Oh yeah, Ciampa is totally going to be in the C2 this year. Totally. I mean, if he's healthy, Ciampa is absolutely 100% going to be in the C2. Yeah, the Continental Classic, yeah. My cats perform spontaneous wrestling matches for me all the time. Unfortunately, they usually decided to do it while you're on a conference call or something. It's funny. I bet for the C2 this year, I bet we see Kyle Fletcher. Kyle should be in it. If he's not already world champion by that point. But Ciampa should absolutely be in it. Any of these new guys that Tony Khan is getting ready, I'm sure he's got his eye on some recently released wrestlers from WWE. We'll see what happens during All In, because it seems like the 90-day no compete is going to be up just before the All In pay-per-view. So there could be some pretty big surprises. I totally expect them for him to get the New Day, to get Kofi Kingston and I can never remember the other guy's name. Was it Austin Creed? I think is his real name. Yeah, New Day's pretty much a lot. I mean, they're great friends with the Young Bucks anyway. You want them to unite the titles already? So Ravenous, the thing about the titles being united, there's so this is the dumb rule. Like, it's the thing that annoys me. Moxley should not be defending the Continental Championship, because that technically is not a belt. It shouldn't be a belt. I know he carries one, but it's a title. The Continental Champion, because he's the winner of the C2. They just happen to give it a belt, which is silly. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's like a trophy. It's the same as winning the Owen Hart tournament. They have too many effing belts. The problem is that they keep defending the Continental Championship, and it should not be defended. It should not be defended. It should just be the insignia that Mox has. It's pretty much the $1 million title. That's the only one that annoys me. Like, all the other titles are fine. The International Championship's totally fine. I understand why he created the National Championship, but I really don't think that one's going to be around much longer. What title did... Oh, so Jack lost that one. Jack Perry had the National Championship, but that went by the way... I think it was Mark Davis that won it. Mark Davis beat him for it. So Davis is just holding on to it now. But I really don't think that title is going to have much staying power. He created that one just because he wanted to create a sense of, like, what used to exist during the territory days. You have the Continental, the International, and the National. But once again, the Continental should not be being defended. It's not a title. It's not a championship. It's just the insignia of Mox, since he won the C2 last year. It's stupid that they keep putting that title up for grabs, because it's not an actual belt. Yeah, it shouldn't be a sanctioned belt. Not sure you don't know who Mark Davis is? Mark Davis was part of the United Empire at one time. He was tag partners with Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. And now he's in the Don Callis family. He's the big bushy bearded guy. They call him Dunkzilla. Yeah, one half of Aussie Open. Yeah. Once Jake Doyle comes back, those guys, Davis and Doyle, they're a tag team, and they're pretty, like, big, beefy, meaty powerhouse tag team too. The fans were starting to go crazy for them before Jake Doyle got injured, so now we're just waiting for Doyle to come back. And Jeff Cobb just got canned, right? Yeah, that was stupid for Cobb to go to WWE. I don't know what he was thinking. he might go back to New Japan. We'll see. I don't think Tony Khan's gonna take him. I'd have my own big tournament playing Fire Pro Wrestling World dedicated to the game itself called Fireball. It'd have 4 blocks instead of 2. I think he was thinking one last big payoff. I mean, that's what so many. I wish these wrestlers, especially these younger wrestlers, I wish they would get it out of their heads that WWE is the place to be, because it's not. I mean, that's the sole reason AEW was created, to create this competition, to create this, this other pedestal. Like, okay, you can strive to be in one of 2 places, but it shouldn't be this whole end-all be-all. Like, I look at Mariah May and just the joke that she is now, because she was like on top of the world in AEW as the women's champion, and having like, that Hollywood ending match with Toni Storm, and just being this incredible wrestler and being able to wrestle to her fullest strength and what she's capable of. And in WWE, she can't do a lot of the stuff that she did in AEW, because she's a Joshi.
Oh my.
Oh my god, I heard she went to WWE and heard nothing good. Yeah, she's a shell of what she was in AEW. Absolutely. The whole Blake Monroe nonsensical name, whatever. And like another one, Will Hobbs. Will Hobbs going to WWE. That one, it doesn't piss me off, but it just upsets me that they think that that's the place to be. Like, oh, she's there and won a title, but nothing like good. Yeah, she's just not, she's nothing spectacular. She's just another blondie that mixes in with like Charlotte Flair and what's her name, the little short girl that Dominic Mysterio had a thingy with. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just see snippets of videos and things. They named him after a fancy car. Yeah, poor Will Hobbs. Liv Morgan, there you go, that's her name, yeah. Liv is mid. I mean, most of their wrestlers are mid. Come on, let's be honest. They don't have a, I don't know. They just don't have a good roster. They never, well, they did at one point. I think back in the late 2010s, not late 2010s, sorry, the early 2010s, they were developing a pretty good roster. I think she messed up in a live title match and she lost it. Yeah, she should have just stayed with AEW. But she feels that she did all that she could in AEW. I'm like, bitch, you weren't even there that long, okay? You were given the world. And you and Tony just decimated everyone. They just aren't using them right. Ethan Page is doing well, but yeah, Ethan is like the only one I really hear is coming along well enough. But I don't know. I'm pretty anti WWE. I just don't. I know. A company that's associated with the Saudi prince and all of that nastiness over there. I'm just fuck them. Penta is too, sucks for. Yeah, I'm sure Ray Phoenix feels really, really awful. He's got to be like looking at himself in the mirror and being like, "You dumb shit. What did you do?" Because he really fucked up, especially with the stuff that he said about AEW and Tony, and he's just. I mean, he probably will never be able to come back and make a name for himself. He would have to like massively apologize to Tony and do some major stuff to get some goodwill back with Tony. Ethan had so much potential, but they kept screwing him over in AEW. I like the thing with that annoying manager, he and Scorpio Sky. The America's Top Team, I actually liked that too, Ravenous. I did. I thought it was fun. Zach hated it, but I really liked it. But yeah, I really liked Ethan Page in AEW. I could see the promise there. Like, if he kept developing that character a little bit more. But for some reason, the AEW crowd just did not take to him. I don't know why, because I do like Ethan Page. I think he's a fine wrestler. He does the freaking Razor's Edge too, which I love. Dan Lambert was a good manager, but he became the star more than the team. Became the star more than the team. Yeah, there was a lot of emphasis on him. Ethan Page versus Ricky, yeah. I mean, I agree with that. And I like Ricky Starks too. I do. Ricky ran his mouth a little, like one too many times. He just, I mean, I get it. Ricky also is of an older age too. Ricky's like in his mid to late 30s. And so he knows that his time is drawing near as far as, you know, opportunities to become a major wrestler.
Oh my.
To have, you know, a major impact. But Ricky just kept pressing, man, and he just would not shut up. And I think a lot of people in the back just kind of got tired of it. Plus, it didn't help that he was good friends with CM Punk too. And, you know, a lot of the people that were really good friends with CM Punk just kind of, I think the only ones in AEW that are still performing well and still have a good foothold on things are FTR, because I know they're really good friends with CM Punk. But FTR are at least keeping their mouths shut. Once Cody left, I figured he would leave too, along with the others. Yeah, I knew once Cody left that that a lot of people would follow suit. I wasn't sure how many would go, but I assumed that Ricky was right behind, and that was the thing that really upset me, because I really like Ricky Starks. I like his look, I like his persona, but man, he's just mouthy. Also, that night when Adam Copeland first came into AEW and they had that confrontation and Ricky tried to, you know, one-up him on the mic, Adam should not have said what he said. He should not have, because he just 100% buried Ricky Starks right then and there, and there was no chance. He just made him look like a fool. So it just really sucked. It really, really sucked for Ricky. Yeah, he tried to upstage him and it was over, right? It was a bad segment. Adam should not have said what he said. He really shouldn't have. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's fine to, you know, have little comeback one-liners and stuff, but Adam Copeland took it way too far. He did. He should have not said that stuff. Low-hanging fruit, yeah. It was a bad look on Adam Copeland too, and it just made Ricky look so bad. Because after that segment, I knew it. I was like, oh, this is it. Ricky's gonna be gone really soon. I could feel it. It really sucked. Cope wasn't coping. He coped a little too much. Yeah. I just liked when they brought in WWE talent that were just there. Now it feels as though they have a roster of wrestlers that will be there for the long haul. It really does, yeah. That's why I think Tony's been very, very particular about picking and choosing people that are getting released from WWE, because he's not doing too much of it now. It's like you have to be a good fit for this roster. Glad Copeland dropped the Cope thing. I mean, they still call the team Cope and Cage. They have t-shirts still for it. They're still calling them that. But, I mean, when they're talking, they say Copeland. But it's just, yeah. There were definitely some moments back a few years ago where I was like, man, come on, guys. Let's not be this way. Tony Khan got a grin when someone at the Scrum mentioned there's no wrestling pay-per-view next April in the US with Saudi Mania next year. Oh, right. Remember when Tony signed Paige Van Zant and she didn't do squat? Oh, I remember. Yeah, she was part of that America's Top team too. She promoted her OnlyFans. You started watching more, you had fallen off. I mean, AEW right now, in the past year and a half, they have just been absolutely on fire. It's been so good, and it's like, last night was such a stellar show. Like, the best show that they've done in 2 years, probably. It was so good. I can't get over When the show was over, I was just so giddy. I was like, wow, what did I just witness? That was insane. How great that was, top to bottom. You need to watch the women's. Yeah, the women's 4-way match was really good. Yeah, Tony finally matured a bit. Thanks, Caleb. I got you right here. Yeah, he's not doing his little spastic tweets anymore, too, which is great. He's definitely matured. He's a great promoter. He seems liked genuinely by, you know, by his employees. I mean, I think he'd be a really cool dude to work for. I'm glad they are tightening up on the match total, though. 8 matches. 8 matches all you need. I mean, true, I'm not bothered by the length of a pay-per-view. Like, I like that they seem to be pretty steady at the 4-hour mark now. Because I remember when pay-per-views used to just be like 2.5, 3 hours. And I would be pretty upset that they weren't very long. But I like that Tony seems pretty consistent with a 4-hour pay-per-view. And if you factor in the buy-in, then yeah, you're going to 5 hours. And then, yes, it does run over the 9-hour mark. So they, you know, you're looking usually at about 4 to 4.5 hours. And I'm totally fine with that. It's just, you gotta get the mindset. You gotta go into it and just know like, hey, I'm gonna be here for a little bit. So let's, you know, grab a bag of popcorn, get some drinks, whatever, and just let's go. The fact that he was able to put lots of wrestlers in there is great too. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's always a stacked show. Vince, before he got the boot, went 5 or more. Yeah, 5 or more hours is too long. That's too long. Remember to join the giveaway while you still can. That's right, guys. 2,000 channel points. If you want to enter the giveaway to win a copy of Star Ocean Blue Sphere for the Game Boy Color, fully translated. You can win this. I will ship it to you. We're going to be giving it away at the end of the month.
Hello there.
Hi, Lightning. Mania would go 7 hours. That's ridiculous. Yeah, too ridiculous. And how much actual wrestling content? Like less than an hour's worth of actual wrestling matches? $2,000 channel points. You can win a chance to enter the ring with Anna and duke it out for the belt. What belt? No ads, that's true, no ads during an AEW pay-per-view. And if there are, they incorporate them into like the buy-in match like they did last night. Caleb, I'll get you added right now. Thanks for entering, Caleb. Oh, Caleb was already in it? Okay. Foley and Briscoe need to interact? I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. I did like the little pep talk that Mick Foley gave Darby at the end of the buy-in. That was really good. Refunded. Thank you, Duggar.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, Caleb, you're already in it. We only have 7 people that entered right now. Only 7. Vegas Mania this year had more commercials than wrestling and not even an hour and a half of actual in-ring action. I imagine. Yeah. I just don't... Like, okay. I realize enough now. Like, those who are very adamant WWE fans, they're not fans of professional wrestling. They're fans of WWE. They're fans of that product and how they promote themselves, how it appears on camera, how it appears on TV. That's what they're fans of. They're not actual fans of pro wrestling. If they were fans of pro wrestling, they'd be tuning into AEW, they'd be tuning into New Japan Pro, they'd be tuning into Stardom or TPJW or TJPW or, you know, all of these other leagues that really pride themselves on raw pro wrestling. And they just don't. They just don't. Like one of the podcasts I listened to, Go Nintendo, the owner of that website, Kevin Cassidy, he's a huge wrestling fan. he refuses to watch WWE right now because of the whole Saudi Prince connection, and because Mick Foley even came out and was very adamant about being like, no, I'm not watching this product anymore because of this. And so, you know, bravo to Mick Foley, but he says that he has a difficult time watching AEW because he feels the brutality in the matches is a little too much sometimes. He doesn't like the amount of blood that happens. And I'm like, well, it's because you've watched so much WWE, especially these later years now of WWE, and how they've done away with that kind of stuff. And so you've trained your mind, you've trained yourself that this is what you think, this is how you think a wrestling match is supposed to be. But man, go out on the indie scene and go to some of your local shows. Professional wrestling has blood. It's got brutality. It's gonna have that stuff. That's just how it is. And AEW, I feel, is like the epitome of all of that brought together. And they just do it so well I personally feel without going over the line too much. Sometimes you get a match like Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland, or Hangman and you know a needle through the cheek and all that shit. That can be a little much sometimes. But like even on some of that stuff, I have to look away. But man, yeah, it's just he's gonna have to train himself. I think that's what it comes down to. Yep, WWF had blood in the old days, of course. The Moxley, the bike spike, ooh, or the back spike thing, yeah. Oh my god, that was painful. How it pierced his skin and like was pulling his skin up. Ugh! That was crazy, Ravenous. And once you talk about are either fans on influencers in cloud, or they suffer from severe Stockholm syndrome or feel existential anguish if they see any other company being as good as WWE. Yeah, so they're just fans of WWE. They're not fans of professional wrestling. That one was too much for you. Yeah, that one was rough to me too, Ravenous. I cringed quite a bit on that. I couldn't believe it when that happened. You've seen much CZW to go like, nah. The thumbtack matches in TNA. Ugh. Yeah. I love that they brought out tennis balls last night. It looked like a bag of glass or a bag of something, like something sharp. And it happened to be tennis balls. Lucha Underground. Yep, Lucha Underground. The Legos. Yes, the Legos with the best friends. That was great. That shit hurts. Can you imagine getting suplexed onto a bunch of Legos? Oh my god. Crazy. That might hurt more than tax. Very fit, yeah. Foley would want that 2 times before breakfast. I'm excited to see what else. If Mick Foley is just going to be a like a co-host with Renee, that's totally cool. I mean, I would like to see him every now and then with the whole pep talk thing, and well, I mean, yeah, surely we'll see what happens. I don't think that was just a one-time thing. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty confident that Mick wanted to be a part of the company. Has wanted to be a part of the company for a while now. So hope he never wrestles again. Oh yeah, I don't think he's gonna wrestle. Guest announcer would be cool too. Yeah, I was very happy to see him though. It was cool, and I'm happy that he gave us a bang bang too. That was really awesome. Yeah, please, you did enough. Thanks. Yeah. Right. What's your bets on the Owen Cup? Let me look at the bracket again. Owen Hart tournament 26. Here he did sign a contract with AEW. I'm not sure what it entails. Ah, okay. All right, here AEW has it on they have it on their website. All right, so the men's tournament here. We know that Swerve beat Bandito as of last night, and we know that Will beat Joe. So we got Mark Davis and Jungle Jack. So this is basically kind of a rematch for these two. I feel that I feel that Jack is gonna win. He'll beat Mark Davis. So we'll have Will and Jungle Jack. Will totally decimate Jungle Jack. It should be a pretty good match. I know the intrigue is there, though, to do Mark Davis against Will Ospreay since they were both part of the United Empire. But I don't know. And then over here, Claudio and Brody. I feel Brody's going to win this match to go on and fight Swerve. Just because I feel like there was an altercation recently, right? Between Swerve and Brody? Wasn't there something on an episode of Dynamite recently? Maybe not last week. For the ladies, oh, that's a tough one. Big meaty man bumping me, yeah. But I think it would be really, like, I think the play is to get people to think that it's going to be Ospreay and Swerve, because that would be a pretty killer match. But I kind of want to see Ospreay against Brody King. I kind of want to see that, especially since Ospreay has been training, you know, with the Death Riders and changing up his style, you know, because of his neck, and getting a little bit more, I guess, harder in how he grapples. Ospreay versus Claudio, his final test. See, I don't want to see Ospreay versus Claudio. I don't want to see that one. I want to see him take on a big boy. And I think Brody King would be the best test. But over here on the women's side, obviously we have the wild card now since Willow is out. Who do we think the wild card's going to be? Do we think it's going to be Mercedes? Do we think Monet is going to come in? Think she'll come back and be revealed as the wild card? I'm kind of hoping that it's her. Monet, yeah. We know Athena beat Mina last night, of course. Wild card could be her. If she does, she's going all the way. You think so? We think we'll see Monet against Athena? Because there's no way Sky Blue or Sari are going on. As much as I would like to see Sky Blue, I still think Sky Blue is not quite there yet in terms of her capabilities. I really like her look and I love her finisher. But she doesn't have that toughness yet that I really want to see out of a women's wrestler. But yeah, so possibly Monet and Athena. This guy's very young. She's super young, yeah. She still can grow so much. But I love Sky Blue. She's one of my favorites. But yeah. So yeah, Monet Athena, I think. Yep. You mean Bluty? Sky Bluty? She does have a nice booty, doesn't she? Sky Blue's got a nice rear end. Julia Hart, yeah, Julia's super young too. Yeah, there's a lot of room for growth there between the two of those. You missed what I said earlier? What'd you say, Lightning? Sorry, let me go back up here. Sorry to interrupt. I see that Ravenous has SAS tracked Warhammer 40k, but it's not recorded in the ledger. Should I log it? Oh, did I not take away the coins? Shit. Yeah, go ahead, Lightning. Please. Go ahead, thank you. I'm really bad about not doing that. About taking away the coins after you SAS track something. Duggar's been reminding me, but I must have skipped it on Ravenous's SAS track. Sorry, Ravenous. We got to get your coins. Tekla with Julia and Sky is good to help mentor them. Oh yeah, for sure. I really think Sky Blue has it in her to become, you know, like a true Joshi type wrestler. I feel like Tony should probably send her over and let her wrestle in Stardom for a bit to get her a little, you know, a little tougher, a little harder. Because she just needs to, well, yeah, her and Julia both, sure. But I feel like they just need to, they need to not be afraid to, like, actually make contact. I mean, obviously you're not gonna whop someone with full force, but you gotta touch. You gotta hit. Like, I love when the strong style guys start hammering each other with their forearms. Man, I love that shit. It's so fun. So good, because Takeshita and Okada did that last night. When they started going in on it, I was like, oh, here we go. I'm excited. The overhead chops, yeah. They just need to tone themselves up a bit. Get a little tougher. Takeshita and Okada. That was my match of the night. Takeshita and Okada. Absolutely. I wrote it on the Discord. Let me go to it here. So you got me talking about wrestling, and now here I am, way past. I'm at the 3-hour, 30-minute mark. Yeah, so here's this was my rankings. So yeah, Takeshita Okada, my number one match of the night. I really enjoyed Darby and MJF. Stadium Stampede was actually a ton of fun. I was very impressed by it. I really thought Mark Davis died. Also, that eye injury, holy shit, that was real. Whatever he did when he landed on the leg of that chair, oh my god. Yeah, Ospreay Joe. I wanted Will Ospreay and Joe to be better. Also, I see that person's name, or Ospreay, whoever, because I copied this from a list and then updated it myself. They misspelled Ospreay's name. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Now I updated it. Ospreay and Joe. Women's 4-way was really fun. Mox and Kyle O'Reilly would have been a little bit higher for me. I just feel, I wish the match had a little bit more oomph in it. But it was still really good. That was nasty. Same thing happened to Scotty Riggs hitting a chair versus Raven. Yeah. Man, poor Mark Davis. I felt so bad for him. Because, I mean, you could tell it. You could tell it. Because when they were in that, in the catering room, and when it happened, he, like, rolled over and started, like, rolling and, like, holding his head and everything. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, he just injured his eye. Yeah, he's not being able to catch a break. And then the little fucker decided to just get bandaged up and still go out and do the match. Couldn't tell if he hit the chair. Yeah, they didn't show a replay of it, but man, you could tell he hit something right there in that vicinity. And I was just like, the thing that was poking up was the chair leg, and so that's what I assumed, like, oh my god, he just hit the chair leg. Poked his eye with it. Yeah, the intros to the match were really good too. That whole Stadium Stampede was really fun. I was super impressed by it. It was a really good match. Might have hit the chair leg. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. My fear is that, like, where those chairs are, where they come together, the little screw, you know, that comes in from the side, and then the screw pokes out just a little bit on the inside part. My fear is that that's what he hit. Like, as he went down on it, and, like, maybe got the corner of his eye or something. Ugh. It was different. Yeah, it's a fun brawl every year. Weapons don't cooperate. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. Yeah, let me look this up a little bit. Let's see. Mark Davis, double or nothing eye injury. Let's see if there's any news on this. Let's see here. Yeah, any word, let's see. Any word on Mark Davis's eye? I'm gonna assume he's alright since he went on to a bit of work during the rest of the match, but it did look gnarly when he hit that chair. Is he alright? I'd hate for him to be hurt again after everything that's happened to him, especially since he's also just found some momentum. Let's see. Someone goes, pretty sure it was a worked injury. I can definitely see it being a work. It was a pretty excessive wrap, but I also think it's entirely possible he caught his cheekbone or some kind of injury under his eye. If that's the case, it's possible he got the okay to go out there and finish the match, since it wouldn't drip down into his eye. He goes, if it's a work, I'll happily be worked, so I hope you're right. That'd mean Excalibur and Davis did a hell of a job out there. Yeah, commentary said he took a weird fall on a drop toe hold on a chair, like the leg was pointed up and he hit his eye, but the fact that he got bandaged made me wonder if that was planned because commentary called it immediately. I'm reading some more here. Apparently, someone goes, from what I heard, the New York SAC, Sporting Authority Commission, I'm guessing, person says they don't like blood. I assume he got busted open and they covered him up so that they wouldn't cry about the blood and AAW wouldn't get in trouble. This person said, I was there live and couldn't keep up with what was going on. My eyes don't move like a chameleon. I like the Satnam Singh part, but I was hoping he would use the chokeslam or two or a two-handed chokeslam. Tonight, I eat some chicken, Anna does some reading, and the Habs fall to the Canes at home. Aw, I'm sorry, Cheney. Welcome in, though. Yeah, the Satnam thing part was really cool. He was sitting there trying to, like, not be seen, and then all of a sudden he gets hit. This big, giant dude stands up. And it's cool that they tried to start a food fight. Series isn't over yet, only 2-1 Canes. Okay, well, good. There's still a possibility, Cheney. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other stories. The only other story here is by this website called ITR Wrestling. The headline is AEW star nearly killed by a bus. That part was crazy. Let's see. Davis also got his eye hurt by the leg of a steel chair during his segment. Also, Leo Rush, during that little moment with Bobby Lashley. They've pulled it out a lot in this playoffs. Both earlier rounds went to 7 games. The second went to overtime. Yeah, hopefully they can do it, Tooney. Hopefully they can. I don't want to see the Hurricane. Man, yeah, they don't say anything else. There's no other news stories right now. I'm sure we'll hear something in the coming days. But nothing right now. Leo Rush is Gollum. His character at first annoyed me, but it's really grown on me, and I love where he's going with it. It's a very interesting premise. Because clearly the other stuff wasn't working for him. That whole thing with the spiky jackets and whatever they were doing. The crew. I like that he's doing his own thing now. And Leo's a great wrestler. He's a pretty fantastic wrestler. He's a little guy. Oh, let's see. Pikachu? Damn good frog splash, yeah. Bobby looks good in a suit. Bobby looks good in most things. I just wish Bobby was an exceptional wrestler. That's my problem with Bobby Lashley. He's a big dude that comes across as being better than mid, but I just find him to be pretty mid. You haven't seen it, so to me, you were like, what the hell? Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, Leo's been doing this character now for maybe a couple of months. Bobby Lashley's found the Fountain of Youth. Yeah. He definitely looks younger, even though he's not. I remember Bobby Lashley in TNA, back when I used to watch that years and years and years ago. I didn't like him there either. The man's 50 plus, yeah. Trying to find someone to raid. I'm having that voice paralysis thing hit me again now. Oh wait, I found someone. He looks better than most. Yeah, Shelton. Yeah, Shelton Benjamin looks great too. He's in great shape. Shelton's actually a really, really, really good wrestler though. Way better than Bobby. The only thing Shelton has against him is that he is not a promo, but damn it, when that bell sounds, never had a good finish either. Thank you for a fun stream, Ravenous. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate you. All this wrestling talk, and I still don't know about my hypothetical woodshed match question. Wait, what's your question? Has someone ever started a wrestling match by taking off their belt and then just bending the other wrestler over their knee to give them a good belting like it's the 1960s? They're a kid that just got caught stealing candy and daddy is going to whoop their ass like CPS doesn't exist yet? I'm sure Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin has done that. Surely. Someone in WWE has totally done that. Maybe someone in the DX group faction did it in the past. Yeah, it's happened in WWE. Yeah. That sounds like a fairly common thing for WWE. The Attitude Era? Yeah. Yeah. Somewhere it's televised. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's do this. Well then. Wow, here I thought I was jumping the shark. Nope. WWE jumped the shark a long time ago. A long time ago. Alright. Jammers, lurkers, if you like what you've seen and heard, and how the fuck could you? Join the community over at Stoach. We would love to have you, and feel free to join the Discord as well. We would love to have you there, too. I do post all of my clips and my VODs to Instagram and to YouTube. So check that out. If you have some time, head on over to Blue Sky and Threads and throw me a follow. I'll follow you back, I promise. Stream is not sponsored by Slim Jim. No, this stream is sponsored by Nettle Tea. Good for the stomach. Alright, Duggar's got your raid message there. Thank you so much for that, Duggar. I'm posting it right now into their chat. This stream is sponsored by Frisky's Cat Treats. You know, at one point in time it was, Kane. Tonight I think it was actually sponsored by Rice Krispies, because that's what I had for dinner. A bowl of Rice Krispies. Actually, it was a bowl of Rice Krispies and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, because I had a little bit of CTC left. So. But let's go ahead and throw the raid over to Asaru Pro Games, who is playing E7 right now on Steam. Their stream is sponsored by John Belushi. who sadly you have to watch instead of his more talented brother. Yeah. John Belushi. James. What's his name? There's Jim Belushi. Yeah, there was Jim, and John Belushi. John Belushi was the talented one. Jim Belushi is not the talented one. Yeah. Right. Yes, I got that right. John Belushi was a Blues Brother. Jim Belushi had a show on ABC that wasn't really good. All right. I'm glad Pasa thought that was funny. There we go. All right, everyone have a great night. We will be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific time for more Sass Effect 2. Everyone have a great night, and until then, get some rest. Take care of yourselves. Drink some Wawa or some tea. And we'll see you around. Cheers.
Let's go!
Thanks for hanging out tonight, everyone. Let's go see Saru. Have some lactate, Kane. That's true. Yeah, have some lactate.
Wow!